Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Jason. This is Art of Creation Homestead. We're in the kitchen today. We've picked a couple of zucchinis, okay? This right here. Now, this is a Romanesco zucchini, okay? It's not your typical average zucchini variety. This right here is the most flavorful. It's the best, okay? It's the best zucchini variety that we have found. We love it to death, and we cook with zucchini in a lot of different ways. I know a lot of people look for different ways to fix zucchini because it's not just about zucchini bread, right? You can do other things other than zucchini bread, and the other people are looking for ways to use it. This is what we're doing today. We're going to fry up some of this zucchini, okay? So I'm going to show you, Angela Kay's going to show you how she slices it up, breads it, and fries it, and we'll be on our way, okay?
Okay, I sliced this a little different, and also fry it a little different than you would think. So you have to stick around and don't think I'm going to do it just like everybody else, because this is a little different, but it's delicious. So we're going to cut off the top, and as you can see, I cut it on a bias because that's how I cut them. I cut them on a bias so you have a bigger slice.
On a bias means what?
On an angle.
Okay, on an angle. Okay,
and I cut them about this thick.
What is that? What is it? A 1/4 inch?
About a 1/4 inch. And I have 2 of them here today. I'm not really going to be giving you exact numbers of measurements because it depends on how many zucchini you are frying, how much of everything you need. But this is the way you want to slice them. You want them to be about like that. Okay, to start out, you want to have about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch of oil in a large skillet, and you want to heat it up over medium heat until you drop some flour in and you start to see it frying almost immediately. Now I'll show you how to assemble your breading, because this is going to seem a little backwards for a lot of people. Okay, over here on this wax paper we have probably about 2 cups of flour and a generous pinch of salt and some pepper. Like I said, it depends on how many zucchini you have. And then back over here we have eggs. Since I have so many zucchini slices, I've got about 4 eggs and just a little splash of water, and season it with some salt and pepper. Now I'll show you what we did. Now we're going to take our zucchini slices and you're going to lay them out what you will need for the first batch in our flour. And you will toss them really good in your flour. And then you will shake off the excess. Just put them in your hands and shake off the excess. But that's a very important step, because if you don't shake off the excess, your egg will not stick good. And that egg is a very important component of this. Okay, now we're going to take it over to the egg. Now, you want to put them in this bowl. I can only fit about 3 in at a time. And you want to coat them really good with the egg. Now, most people would think at this point I would throw them in breadcrumbs or cornmeal or back in the flour. Nope. Not for this way. You take them straight out of the egg and you put them in the hot oil. And you don't want to overcrowd your pan, because they won't get crispy that way. And they will just kind of steam and get mushy and gross. So you don't want to overcrowd your pan. You only want to put as many in there as you can fit in one batch. You will have to do this in batches. And between batches you may have to add a little bit more oil if it absorbs too much. But I'll show you what they look like when they come out of the oil and what you do after they come out of the oil. I'll show you when it's time to flip them. See all that beautiful golden brown around the edges? When you start seeing that, that's when you know it's time to flip them. And see, look how beautiful that is. And then you just flip them all over. Aren't those gorgeous? Now you will notice when you flip them, you will notice them starting to puff. the egg will really puff up. Like you see these bubbles here, that's where the egg puffed up. Now they're ready to take out the oil. They're nice and brown. They're ready to take out the oil now. And I'm putting them on a paper towel lined plate. That way it absorbs the excess oil, because you don't want all that oil in them.
And what's up with that foam? Is that anything to worry about?
The egg will cause your oil to foam a little bit. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Don't get scared about it. It just happens with frying them this method. Now, once you get them all out, what you want to do is you want to hit them with just a little bit of salt when they're fresh out of the oil. You want to hit them with just a little pinch of salt. That way the salt sticks to them. The salt will stick better if they're hot out of the oil. And I'm going to keep frying these up, and we'll be back and taste them.
Alright, so now I'm going to taste one of these beautiful things. It's so delicious. Now, I'll tell you what, they're really good the next day cold as well. Sounds silly. Well, I'll take leftovers to work and eat them cold the next day. They were so good, just like this. And also, like, if you really wanted to and you're into this kind of thing, you can make them as an appetizer or a snack or something, and dip them in marinara sauce. That'd be delicious as well. These are so tasty. Again, zucchini is better than just for bread. All right, it's not just for bread. It's a delicious vegetable that you can grow a ton of and bring straight out from your garden and cook it that day. All right. Hey, thank you guys for watching so much. Again, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You'll get more of these kind of recipes and gardening tips and chicken raising stuff and things of that nature. Okay. We do thank you guys so much for watching us. My name is Jason. That was Angela Kay cooking this delicious zucchini. We love you guys. God bless you and goodbye.